Alright, Hades Mega here, and I got another desktop show and tell video. Here we go with Kurumi Tokisaki. So, I've been wanting this figure for a while now. It's the China dress version of Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Live 3, okay? But it says Data Live 3, so this is where it's from. I thought it came from Data Bullet, but I guess not. I haven't seen the Data Bullet movie yet, so. But all these Kurumi figures have been coming out. Kurumi's like super popular, you know, and all her figures cost a lot of money. But this one is fairly inexpensive compared to the other ones, okay? So also I'm shooting with a new camera this time, so I'm trying to figure out stuff with this one, but yeah, I'm trying my best here. All right. Okay, so I got her from Hobby Link Japan. Okay, I got her for 12,600 yen. That's about $120 ish. Okay, and it cost me 1,800 yen to ship, about $15. Total damage around $140 US dollar. Okay, so this is one of the few figures that I bought during the pandemic. Okay, so after the pandemic happened, we couldn't do any EMS, none of this stuff from Japan. It's importing stuff from Japan has been kind of like a nightmare lately. So I've just been like getting stuff that's already been imported to the U.S. as opposed to having it imported from Japan. So I had this shipped through Air Small Packet. Okay, basically it's like a faster shipping, but for like small items that I can't do like EMS or anything. And there's only DHL and FedEx options, so that's the cheapest I could ship it. So the shipping is just like, it's ridiculously expensive if you don't use the post office, and the only way the post office will send this to you is like through that, or like C-mail, and C-mail takes like forever to get. Okay, so that's how I got her. Oh yeah, also so I was just looking on the website, and then one day, poof, she popped up. Lately on Hobby Link Japan, you'll be looking at a figure you want, and then it'll say like, unless, usually the way to get things now is you gotta pre-order stuff. You gotta buy it before like it becomes released, you know. And if you have to be lucky if they have extras, and then they'll just sell it, you know, so you don't have to wait. But I got really lucky. I was just kind of browsing the HLJ website, and then she popped up, and she was in stock, and there was only one left, so I bought her up. Okay, Ami doesn't have the SAL shipping. Only HLJ has it for some reason. I don't know why. And I got her pretty fast. I got her within a week, so it's pretty fast shipping, and it just comes in a small box. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So the total damage for the shipping was about $15. Not too bad, but it's only like one figure, you know. But as you can see, the box is pretty big. Okay. And yeah, I got really lucky. She just popped up in stock, and then I bought her, and then I said like, well, you know, I'm just gonna ship her. Actually, I had bought this with another figure. That's right. I think it was like a Black Friday special. I think that's when I bought it. There was some kind of special going on, like, where if you spent like a certain amount of money, yeah, if you spent a certain amount of money, you got like a discount. You got like a 10% discount or something. And so I bought her with a it was a Rider EXQ prize figure. I had to. She was just enough where like the price, like it didn't. You couldn't get the discount with the price. So basically, it's like I paid the same price. You know, I paid a little bit more, and I got like a free figure, pretty much. Okay, but then I still had to ship the other figure, so that kind of killed the price also. So, but in a way, I kind of got a free figure, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, I had to kind of jump through hoops to get her. That's what I'm gonna say. But I got her for a pretty good deal. About $120. Not bad. Okay. A lot of the Kurumi figures a lot of the figures nowadays are like $150. Just any figure. Figures are just so expensive. Hades Omega has to be really selective in the ones he wants. Okay. All right. So that's all how I got her. Okay. So now let's go check out the figure. Okay. So this is the Data Live 3 Kurumi Tokisaki China dress version, okay? Or Cheongsam, right, is what they call it. It's a China dress. So Hades Meg is a big fan of China dresses. So So here we got, let's go take a look at the box. Here we got her name, Kurumi Tokisaki here, and I guess this is a China dress version, and this is from Data Live 3, okay? It's kind of got like a black kind of textured background with some kind of like gold bordering up here, okay? It says Date Live right here. They put the English text right next to the Japanese text. So I guess this is from the 3rd season of Data Live, okay? The Data Live anime, okay? And then we've got a large window. This would actually this would make a pretty good box figure. Yeah. There's a window on top too, and we'll take a look at that also, so you can shed some light on her, okay? The window is about, man, that's got to be almost 90% of the box, or the front is a window, so that's great. And then you kind of have a picture of the figure right here, okay, like a half shot of the figure, of the actual figure. All right, let's go take a look at the side. Okay, so the side has a kind of like a half window, okay, and then it's kind of just a continuation of the picture from the front, okay? She's carrying a fan right there, and then you got a close-up of her face, her boobies area, and the booty area. Okay, they know what you want. Okay. All right, and here we got a picture of the figure on the back. It's about, I would say that's a 3/4 shot, okay? And then we got the Data Live logo right here. Data Live 3, 1/7 scale pre-painted figure, Kurumi Tokisaki, okay? So that's how we know the scale is a 1/7 scale, okay? Okay, and it says Data Live 3, 1/7 scale pre-painted figure, Kurumi Tokisaki right here. And then we got a full picture of the figure right here, and another half window right here, okay? And then we kind of got these kind of like flower blossom background here. Very nice. I can't wait to open it. I guess this figure is being distributed by Good Smile Company. You can see back here it says Good Smile, and like if you look up a lot, some of the info I'm looking up on it, it says Good Smile like everywhere. Good Smile, Good Smile, Good Smile. So they're the ones responsible for distributing the figures. But the producer of this figure is Chara-Ani, or Chara-Ani. I think it's Chara-Ani. Okay, it's a 1/7 scale. It was sculpted by someone named Onda, and the paint was done by Take, and it's released by Chara-Ani, okay? So there's just some other info about this figure. It didn't really say anything like who makes this figure and stuff, okay? But yeah, I imported this straight from Japan, so maybe, you know. All right, and then here's the top of the box. It's like a circle, and it's got some kind of designs on the corners. There's a Kadokawa sticker right here, okay? And then the bottom is just kind of red, and it says Data Live and all the, the figure info. All right, let's take her out of the box. Okay, before we put the box away, the inside is all orange, okay? It's all this kind of glossy orange, okay? Put that away. And then there's a little information sheet here on handling instructions and stuff. Basically, don't give it to little children, very young children, because they might choke on it or something. That's what it's saying. Okay. Okay, there she is, Kurumi. So, getting her out of the box isn't too hard. The interesting thing is there is no tape on the plastic parts of the box at all. It's kind of odd. Usually they tape it together, and then I would have to cut it with a knife. But I was like, hey, there's no tape on this. And when I separated the two halves, the base fell out. Okay. And yeah, but she came out pretty much fully assembled. All you gotta do is put her on the stand, okay? There's two pegs. There's like a bigger peg and a small peg that goes into the base. It fit in there really loosely. She must be balancing pretty good. I hope she's not a leaner. That's all I want to say. I feel like this figure might lean after a while, but it looks like her center of gravity is like straight up and down. Okay, I don't think there's any kind of weird kind of, she's not leaning a certain way. So hopefully this doesn't start leaning in the future. Okay, if it does, we'll just put it back in the box. Okay, but yeah, there she is, the beautiful Kurumi Tokisaki from the Data Live series. Okay, she's wearing a China dress. I don't think I remember seeing her wear this anytime in the anime. And I thought this was from Data Bullet. Okay, her actually the movie series or the novel she's based off of, but I'm not sure. I never seen this illustration. Also, there is a companion figure for this. There's a Toka figure, and she's wearing like a purple dress and stuff, but I like this dress better. This dress looks a lot better. Let's take a look at the figure. We'll just do a quick 360, and then I'm gonna go take a closer look at the figure, and I'll let you know what I think about the figure. I think this is the first Chara-Ani figure that I've ever owned, so, and I'll tell you this, I like it. It looks really good. Alright, so I'm gonna take a closer look, and then we'll begin the scrutinizing process. Alright, here's the big out. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Kurumi Tokisaki China dress figure, okay, from Chara-Ani. So I looked her over and she looks excellent. This is a great figure. So for $120, this is what I would expect from a $120 figure, okay? She is pretty much perfect, okay? Could they have done some stuff to make her look better? Maybe, I don't know. but there's no flaws with it, so I can't really, there's not really much to talk about. Flaw wise, okay. Well, let's start at the base, okay. Okay, yeah, so yeah, here we're taking a look at the base right here. So the base is just this kind of gloss black plastic, okay. Yeah, it could look a little better, but I think it goes kind of good with the figure because she's wearing like a black dress. It kind of goes with it, so I'm kind of not. I wish the peg going into the base was bigger. Actually, I wish it was the opposite. I wish there was a longer peg going in there. Okay, like a steel peg. There's just two very small plastic pegs that go in there. Okay, one's a little bit wider than the other, and then the other one's smaller. And it just slipped in there very loosely. I was like, oh, I kind of don't like that. I wish it was tighter. Okay, so hopefully she doesn't, like I mentioned, hopefully she doesn't lean. Okay. All right, so let's go take a look at the figure. So her foot, she's kind of like in motion, sorta. It's kind of it's a dynamic figure, is what it is. Okay, so there's the kind of like the base that her foot's on right now. And it doesn't, honestly, that's probably the worst part of the figure because it looks all kind of wavy and stuff. It doesn't look very well painted. Okay, and there's you can see the figure is like kind of wobbling around already. So. There's a mold line right here of some sort. Okay, that is the worst. I have to say that's probably the worst part of the figure. That's it. Everything else is beautiful on this figure. Okay. Also the base looks like it attracts dust pretty well because this is a brand new figure and it looks like there's a lot of dust already on it. Okay. So there's her foot. Her right foot is the only foot that's touching anything. All right, and she's kind of wearing like a I don't know, it's like a sandal sort of, or like it's like kind of like it's like a shoe sort of, a really small shoe. I don't know, is that what they wear with the China dresses? I don't know. And then there's like there's a white outline around it. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a sandal. All right, and then there's the skin on the leg, very nice. Very smooth looking. Okay. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. This camera, like, everything looks so bright, everything gets washed out, but there is some shading along her leg right here where her leg is bent. Okay. So there's the left leg right there, and it's just got the same shoe on the other side, or sandal. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, there's it's kind of hard to tell on the other one, but on this one you can tell there's two red kind of dots on it. Okay, it's black and then with like a white outlines there. All right, skin looks really good, really good. Okay, and then there's the back part of the dress. Okay, let's go up a little higher. The back part of the dress, you can kind of see it kind of wraps around her booty right here, going down her butt crack. It's awesome. It's just all black here. Okay, and then there's like a white outline along the dress. Okay, right. Nothing bad to say about it, you know. All the paint looks like it's within the lines. Okay, I noticed some of the paint on some of the white paint is like not painted like very consistent. That's what I want to say. Okay, but other than that, it's excellent. Okay, also behind it, I think in the other side it's red. It's hard to tell from this angle, but yeah, you can see the inside of the dress is red. Okay, in the back there. Let me go shine a little extra light on it so you guys can see that. Boom, there you go. So yeah, it is red in the back there. Okay, and then let's go a little higher, and there it is. This one of the best part of the dress is this high slit right here. Okay, so there's like the front part of the China dress, and then there's the back part right there. That's the part Hazel Mega loves the best because you can see that side booty right there. It's perfect. Look at that. Okay, so it's got a really high slit. It's like literally on top of the booty slit. Okay, and there's these two kind of tied ribbons there. Very nice. And you can see the folds of the dress right here. It's very tight, form-fitting dress. That's why I like the China dresses. And there's the other booty shot. Okay, it's great. Okay, and there's two more ribbons right there, and then there's a design on like her tummy. Okay, it's like a red flower. All right, and then she's kind of holding up the front part of her dress, and she's kind of like in motion. Very nice. Okay, I can't find really any flaws with it. There's like kind of no, I think there's kind of some shading for the black on the dress, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of like a matte finish too for the dress. It looks very nice. Okay, and then let's start moving a little higher. Okay, so you can see her hand right here is holding the front part of her dress. Okay, and then she's kind of wearing a kind of a wrist band right here and an armband right here. Okay, and then like both of the bands have like a red kind of frilly stuff, and then there's just like a white kind of outline to it, and then there's some kind of ribbons on the top. Very nice. There's some kind of side boobage action there and armpit action. Awesome. Okay. I have to say that this the skin contrasts a lot with the dress, and it looks really bright on the dress compared to the dress. The skin versus her skin is so fair. Okay, is what I want to say. All right, and then she's holding a fan right here. I'm not really sure what that says, honestly. If anybody knows what that can read that, please let me know. There's like kind of two little tassels on the end, and then there's these little kind of flower ornaments on it. Very nice. You can kind of, yeah, she's got a little bit of, I don't know if it's nail polish, but it's just, you can see the paint where her fingernails are. It's kind of glossy. Okay, I don't think she's wearing any kind of fingernails, but they put some kind of glossy paint on it. So just to show her fingernails. Okay, and the back of the fan is just all red. And she's got this same wristband and armband right there. Everything is great within the lines. Okay, then you can see the back here. The back has like a white outline along the shoulders, and her shoulders are bare. Okay, very nice. And then yeah, she's kind of like arching her back here, and you see the dress forms around her booty. Awesome, I love it. Okay, and then there's the front. There's the boobages part. She's got another dress on top of her left breast right here. You can kind of see her nipples too. It looks great in that dress, that's for sure. It's almost like she's not wearing it. Okay. Yeah, so and then it just kind of goes up around her neck, and then there's like a two kind of ribbons that are right here. Okay. And then the face. There's her two colored eyes. One of them is red and the other one is like yellow and it has the clock in it. Let's see if we can zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so we've zoomed in a little bit. There's her face. I have to say her mouth looks kind of weird. I think she was smiling on the box, but it just kind of, maybe just the angle that you're looking at it, it's just kind of just looks like her mouth is open. She's not really smiling all that much, but it looks okay. So she's got a kind of like a black hair, and then it kind of, there's a kind of like a gradient or a shading to it that it kind of turns like a purple or brown color. Okay. She's got like her hair tied up in two buns right here. They're like black kind of bun cover thing. It's or like a scrunchie, I guess. And then and then it's kind of like shaped like a flower almost. Okay. Yeah. It's got this kind of flower petal thing sticking out. It looks like a really big sunflower is what it looks like, but it's a black one. Okay. And then she's got these two hair ties in here. Very nice. They're red, and then they got like gold kind of ornaments on it. And then there's one of her twin tails right here. So there you go for you twin tail fans. It's black hair, and then it kind of just turns brown or kind of purple as it gets to the tips. So it's got, her hair has a lot of shading. A lot of shading. Okay, and the back is just kind of just black. There's not really a lot of shading for the back. Okay, and it looks like she's wearing earrings. Yes, she's wearing like an earring. It's like a part of it's like a red string coming out of her ears. It's kind of like a tassel kind of looking. Okay, and then there's her ears poking out of her head. You can't really see the line. Yeah, you can't really see the usual line that they have on top of the head. When they put the head together, they hit it pretty well. Can't see it at all. So very good. Yeah, I am very impressed with this figure. This is my first Chara-Ani figure. Okay, and I am very impressed with it. I'm very happy with this purchase. For $120, it's a little pricey, but I think she's worth it. And plus, all the other Kurumi figures are so expensive. I think this one is a bargain compared to other ones. And I think this is my first China dress figure. Yeah, I think this is my first figure I've had that the character is wearing a China dress. And it's Kurumi. I love Kurumi, so everybody does. I can't wait to watch the Data Bullet movie, man. Alright, so there it is. So I'll get some 360 shots and close-ups, and that's the end of the video. I'm very happy with my purchase. I hope she doesn't droop after a while, though. If it gets warm in my room, you know, it's plastic, so it may start drooping. Like the way she's on the base is not very tight at all. But okay, I'm kind of pulling up on it, and she's not coming out so easily. But yeah, I feel like her weight is just all situated in one spot. It's not leaning. I hope she's not gonna lean. Okay, I don't think she will. I think that she's pretty well balanced. Is what I'm gonna say. That's why they didn't really put like really big pegs on her and stuff. Okay, but usually these figures, when you know these kind of dynamic figures. So that's what this is dynamic. It's like she's pulling her dress up and she's like kind of jumping forward sort of, and then her hair is kind of like flowing back. It's a very dynamic figure. So I'm not gonna say it's a very dynamic figure. It almost looks like she's just kind of just standing up, but yeah, it looks great. So I've been waiting to get this figure for a while, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, thanks for watching. He's out. That's Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Live 3. made by Chara-Ani and distributed by Good Smile Company. If you can snatch her up for about 120 bucks, I'd say buy her. If you're a fan of those tight, really high slit Chinese dresses, then this is the one for you. Like the Toka one, I kind of don't like the Toka one. The Toka one is kind of, it doesn't really look like a China dress. The Toka one, okay. I don't have one to show you guys, so. But yeah, there is a companion figure with this. There's a Toka. She's wearing like a purple dress, okay. But I kind of don't like the dress on that one. Yeah, Hazemega's a big fan of this type of China dress, okay. The Xiangsam. All right, Hazemega.